Well, this is the third time that Newcastle have toured Japan. They were last here in 1996 when Kevin Keegan's side lost at Gamba Osaka. Keegan himself was in the team on their first visit 42 years ago when Arthur Cox's side played 4 matches en route to winning the Japan Cup. But it's a chance for the current in Saitama. Newcastle's Japanese tour begins here. Urawa Red involved early on, and this could be his first big opportunity. Delayed and delayed, but he does now get his shot away and thumps it in emphatically. 2 minutes in, and Newcastle United lead. And Alexander Isak, a scorer at Hull City at the weekend, a scorer of 21 Premier League goals last season, is up and running on Japanese soil. It looked like the chance had gone here initially when he ran into trouble, but he got the ball back against the Nue. It's a nightmare start for Urawa Reds. They're in trouble again here. That was Harvey Barnes going for goal when possession was presented his way. Now Willock taken off him. Things to do here. Watanabe's done really well. Shot blocked away with Livramento back there. And Jacob Murphy to try and bring it clear. He's got Isak ahead of him. They come forward here really to launch the first notable attack of note of the night. Matsuo, he will reach this. It's a good ball forward, but the offside flag is up against Ishihara, so that one not going to count. In that respect on the training ground recently, there's a teasing ball in towards the run of Matsuo by Watanabe. Pointed to where he wanted it, and he almost got it. He won more in the J-League this season. He's second top scorers with Kashima Antlers. And 20 to aim at in the middle. It was in towards Sato as well. Isak trying to find Willock here. From Leicester City. There's Isak. And then he came for Barnes, or Joe Willock. Isak scrapping for that with Sato. A little too enthusiastically, according to referee Ida. Pope in goal might be tested here, though. Ishihara has overhit the cross. Either side. Penalty shout, and the referees take on Watanabe here. Isak slipping it through. Really point of this first half. Chase on there. And try and keep the pressure on here. And again by Liv. And they've worked this well. Flashed in towards Nita to provide the touch and score the equalising goal. All square in Saitama. And as the contest reaches the end of its opening quarter, the home team back on terms. Well-crafted goal, this. It's just a little behind him when the cross came in. Provided by Matsu. He does have support from Gustafsson, and then slipped it through. Livramento was the defender in the way, and the referee's given it, I think. Tino Livramento has conceded the penalty. Just found himself in the wrong position here. It's a powerful penalty, but it's saved by Pope. And then when the ball came back out to Okubo, the defence did its job. Big save from Nick Pope to keep his team on terms. With Livramento, Isak left it. This is Harvey Barnes, and that's a fraction. Now Joe Willock for Newcastle, having survived a huge scare at one end, looking to do some damage of their own at the other. Down goes Willock. So again, the target here. Found himself for them here. Little touch from Longstaff. Isak again, real composure with the finish. But Niyakawa was able to make the save and get a strong hand to it. It's taken off him by Nita. Big save by Pope. Still maybe the opportunity for Okubo. And wide it goes. Well, Nick Pope is the primary reason why Newcastle remain on terms tonight. It's well worked, but Pope had led to Barnes. And here's Harvey Barnes. It didn't quite open up for the clear sight of goal that he was hoping for. Ishihara taking the credit for ensuring it. Blocked away as far as Byrne. Now Barnes! And down smartly with Niyakawa. Again, the goalkeeper reacted really well. The domestic one for 69 years. And they come with Alexander Isak. But across to deal with it was Inoue. Merging into a little bit of space, he does have support now from Murphy. And Newcastle back in front before the break. Jacob Murphy on target. Much of the work done by Willock to find him. And in the last minute of the first 45, the Premier League side re-established their advantage. And just as at Hull City at the weekend, Jacob Murphy joins Alexander Isak on the score sheet. Involvement from Miley. Now Murphy, he's going to have another go, and he's going to score again with a beautifully taken finish. Well, Jacob Murphy scored at the end of the first half. He scored right at the start of the second half. And Newcastle's lead is extended now to 3-1. Some pre-season that Murphy is having. Isak again involved. So too was Jamie Miley. He was able to pick the Livramento taking over. Here's Isak. And this time, could have Watanabe in support. He's looking for Thiago instead. It's a good effort. And it's touched over the top by Pope. It was struck with some power. Good response from the Reds after the early second half concession. Nakajima's effort for United. Nakajima forward. Pope's come a long way. And now has to hurry back again, having reached it ahead of Thiago Santana. Taking on Livramento. And thinking it dangerously down the line to change of role for him. And he's found Thiago Santana. Burn with the block. Judged to have done so. Pope had work to do, then the shot straight at him. Now Thiago Santana out of Alexander Isak. Look at the space that he has. Barnes with arriving in support as well. Cross cut out by Sato. Urawa certainly stretched. And that's the danger for them. Pushing players, trying to get back in the game here. He's in towards Inu to stop him. But still the danger. And another important block. This time by Byrne. And yet again, though, the goalkeeper playing a really important part in keeping the Reds at bay. There's Lewis Hall to have a go, deflected and in! And it's 4-1 before the hour. Strike from range from Lewis Hall. And now Newcastle are almost out of sight inside Tama. 2 unanswered second half goals. And that touch off the defender on the way through is what did for Yoshida in goal. To strike this, and does, and Flakadimos wasn't required in the end. And also brought on the experience to Moya. Here's Nakajima. Not enough at the end of it from him. Good play.